Hello everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars, welcome to another collection update video, and this is for the month of March 2021. Now, this is all online purchases, of course, as in the UK we are still on lockdown. It's starting to ease in the coming weeks, so hopefully, I'm not sure next video, but certainly the video after, I might actually be able to go to the shops and buy some Blu-rays, which would be very, very nice indeed. However, I have still managed to get some pretty nice things, some stuff I'm pretty pleased with. Quite a few DVDs this month as well. So we'll get into those first, the DVDs. Now, if you remember last month's, I had started to collect the Doctor Who box sets, the BBC Doctor Who box sets, from 2005 onwards, and I continue that trend this month. Right, where are we? So I have got the first one is Doctor Who, the complete 5th series. I think I got most of these from Music Magpie or World of Books, these Doctor Who sets. Not delighted with the condition of the cover of this, but it'll do. I'm okay with it. It was very, very cheap, to be fair. They are actually quite cheap, some of these box sets. So this is the first series that had Matt Smith as the Doctor. So yeah, that's the 5th. Where are we now? The 6th. Now, the majority of these Doctor Who box sets I got in DVD. Believe it or not, apart from this one, the 6th series I got on Blu-ray, and believe it or not, this was actually considerably cheaper than the DVD version of it. So I got it on Blu-ray this time round. So this is the 2nd series with Matt Smith. That's 6th series. The 7th series, again Matt Smith. There we go, the DVD box set. They're all very similar, kind of that kind of chunkiness to them. And as I've said before, if you want me to do a more in-depth Doctor Who unboxing video with all the box sets that I've got, then feel free to say so in the comments, and I'll certainly consider doing it. And then I got the first Peter Capaldi one, Doctor Who, the complete 8th series. Struggling to get 9th for a decent price and 10 for a decent price, and I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to bother with the Jodie Whittaker ones, and I have explained the reasons why. Not particularly happy with certainly the direction the show's gone in regards to its poor writing and things like that. Okay, so yeah, those are, well, not all the Doctor Who stuff, but those are the box sets in regards to Doctor Who. Right, next DVD I have managed to pick up is this, and I haven't seen it. It's Crisis on Infinite Earth. It's the DC crossover TV event. I've got this for a couple of reasons. I've been watching and reviewing the Superman and Lois TV show, you may have noticed on the channel, and that got me interested in checking this out because it has actually got the TV's Superman and Lois in there. And I've not watched any of these shows, Flash, Batwoman, Arrow, any of them really. I've only watched the Superman and Lois one, but I wanted to watch it for that, because it had that Superman in, and also it has the return, if you can see there, of Brandon Routh as Superman. So well up for that. So it was fairly cheap. It is in the sleeve. Let's move that. It's in the sleeve, brand new, still sealed. So I will check that out and probably review it on the channel at some point. And it's got Supergirl season 5 episode 9, Batwoman season 1 episode 9, Flash season 6 episode 9, Arrow season 8 episode 8, and Legends of Tomorrow season 5 episode 1. And they all are part of the crossover event. All on that there, so I'll check that out. Let me know if you've seen it, what you think. The next one I have got on DVD, and I was really cross. I almost got this on Blu-ray. It's not easy to get on Blu-ray, this, and that. It was on a bid on eBay a couple of weeks ago, and I was just outbid at the last minute. and I would have got it reasonably cheaply as well. And that is the Mothman Prophecies. So I've made do, and I've got the DVD. It's very cheap to pick up on DVD, so I have watched this, and I am going to put up a classic film review for this one. It's always been a film that impressed me, this one. And if you haven't seen it, it's one to check out. Richard Gere. Horror struck thriller. Really quite creepy. So yeah, keep your eye out for the review for that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up this weekend or next weekend. We'll see. Another Doctor Who now, and that is Doctor Who: The Time of the Doctor. And the reason why I had to pick this up, I didn't realise when I picked up all the box sets, I thought it would have had the Matt Smith final episode on, you know, where he regenerates into Peter Capaldi, and it doesn't, believe it or not. So I had to get it as an extra. It was fairly cheap to pick up. And that is the episode with the regeneration of Matt Smith into Peter Capaldi. It's also got a few other episodes on it as well, but I've got all them on the box set, so I'm not really fussed about them. This I picked up. As we have finished Dexter now, and keep your eye open for my review of season 8 of Dexter. Yeah, I got mixed up then. Well, it's not the final season. We know there's more coming of Dexter. We're looking for a new show to watch, me and my wife, and it's a toss-up between continuing with Supernatural, Grimm, because I got the first 3 seasons of Grimm on Blu-ray, and I have just picked up this Vikings seasons 1 to 4. It was much cheaper than I actually anticipated, and it's a DVD box set, and you open it up and kind of it comes in like this, fairly standardized DVD box set type thing. Never seen Vikings, heard quite a lot of good things about it. Some people say it's like Game of Thrones without the dragons and things like that. I am going to check it out at some point. We're just deciding what we're going to watch next for our next TV show. So if you have seen Vikings, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on it. Should I go for Grimm, Supernatural, or Vikings? Carry on with Supernatural maybe. I'm up to season 8 on that now. So that's all the DVDs this month. So more DVDs than usual, but some pretty interesting DVDs as well, I think you'll agree. Speaking of Supernatural, I have just picked up season 14 of Supernatural on Blu-ray. I have a box set of season 1 to 12. I've got season 13 as a box set similar to this. Just picked this up. It's brand new and sealed. It was on offer. Don't remember where it was, Entertainment Store or something like that. So when I finally get round to getting to season 14, I will have it, and obviously, as you know, there's only one more season to go for me to collect season 15. So there we go. Next Blu-ray, one of my favourite horror films from the 90s. The Relic, Penelope Ann Miller, Tom Sizemore. Pretty scary horror. The one in the museum with that, I'm tempted to call it like a pig-like beastie. I've always liked it, and it's a good director. It's Peter Hyams, one of my favourite, and I think one of the most underrated directors out there. I'm gonna watch that. It's still sealed, and probably do a classic film review for that at some point. Maybe even Misunderstood. I'm not sure if it is Misunderstood. People quite like it, don't they? Next Blu-ray is, this was an absolute steal. I mean, it's brand new as well, still sealed. I think I paid something like $150 for this or something. I have reviewed this on the channel. The Dave Bautista, Pierce Brosnan, Ray Stevenson action film. It's Die Hard in a football stadium, basically. Final Score. I actually quite liked it. I seem to remember when I watched it, it was, you know, brainless, yes, but yeah, sometimes you just want a fun action film, don't you, that's not going to make you think too much. Good cast, pretty well to put together action film. So yeah, I'm going to check that one out again at some point. Final Score. This one is steelbook. I don't generally collect steelbooks. If I'm honest, now any of you out there who like steelbooks, please don't take offence. I'm not a big fan of steelbooks. I couldn't really tell you why. Now, I got this from Music Magpie, and the picture they showed was the version with the broken mask, and that's the version I wanted, and they didn't send that, they sent this. So they offered me like a part refund sort of thing if I wanted to keep it. So I thought I would keep it. It's a Dark Knight Rises steelbook. So yeah. So yeah, Dark Knight Rises steelbook. It wasn't as advertised, so I was a bit peeved with it, to be honest. If I'm being particularly honest, I probably will move this one on at some point, because as I said, I don't collect steelbooks, which I know is sacrilege to you guys out there that do collect them. And one of my favourite horror comedies of all time, this one now, The Frighteners, the Michael J. Fox classic horror comedy from the 90s, directed obviously by Peter Jackson before his Lord of the Rings fame. This has actually been quite hard to pick up on Blu-ray. The prices of it kind of vary. I did consider getting like the fake VHS version of it, but I saw this one on a bid going at a reasonable price, and I managed to get it cheaper than I thought I was going to get it, so I picked it up in the auction. Love that film. Next one, The Running Man, classic Arnie, still new and sealed. Pretty light on extras, but it does have a commentary with the director Paul Michael Glaser, and if you don't know who that is, he was Starsky in Starsky and Hutch. Bizarre choice, I know, to direct, but hey ho, what are you going to do? He did a pretty decent job. Regarded, I think, as one of Arnie's classics. Picked this up fairly cheap. It is the Red Collection, and it includes Red and Red 2. I've seen the first Red, not seen the second Red. Comes in the case, so I will probably rewatch Red and give Red 2 a watch, and possibly do like a double review on them when I get round to watching these. I seem to remember really quite enjoying the first one. I don't know why I've never watched the second one, just never did. Guess what? More Doctor Who. Blu-ray. The 50th anniversary special, The Day of the Doctor, the one where Matt Smith, David Tennant and John Hurt team up. It was a really good 50th anniversary special. Needed to have that in the collection if I am collecting Doctor Who now. Very good. Box set. I've been after this box set for a while, and again the prices vary massively. I got this on Music Magpie, and you don't normally get things new from Music Magpie, and it was certainly cheaper than other places. And it is the Nightmare on Elm Street collection on Blu-ray, in the original first 7 Nightmares, and it is new and sealed. Pretty chuffed with that. So obviously we get the first Nightmare on Elm Street, the second one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, the final Nightmare, and then the 7th one, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So I'm pretty pleased to pick that up. I've been after it for a while, but like I say, it can get quite expensive, this one. So tip, if you're looking to pick this one up, keep your eye open on Music Magpie, put it in your watch list, and when it comes back in stock, put it in your basket, get it bought. I think Music Magpie have got that certainly the cheapest. The next one, and I have done a fairly recent classic film review on this film, Castaway, Tom Hanks. Very good film. Very fond of this film indeed, as I'm sure many of you are. Just got this a couple of days ago actually. I've just realised there's very few extras on this, which is very disappointing, but you know. The next one is, I'm trying to think. I think I might now with this have all the Conjuring movies in my collection now. The Nun. I've only seen this once. I wasn't overly impressed. I did review it on the channel, but I am prepared to give it another watch as my wife has not seen it. So on a second viewing, I might prefer it a little bit more. And the final one this month, and I am considering picking up the TV show. I know they only did one season. Serenity, the Firefly movie. I remember watching this, having never seen the Firefly season, and loving it. I just thought it was absolutely brilliant. Great sci-fi, great action. Nathan Fillion, I think, is massively underrated, and it's a shame he never really broke through into the mainstream, because he's got great charisma. But that is definitely a great film, and I'm looking to re-watch this and review it on the channel. It's a few years since I've seen it. So yeah, that is everything I have picked up for the month of March 2021. Really looking forward to getting back out to the shops, rifling through HMVs, CEXs, you name it, and seeing what else I could pick up in the coming months. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will be back obviously with plenty more content on the channel, and I'll be back again next month with another update hopefully. So thanks everybody.